I do want them to open the show with not 5 minutes of nothing any further. I know you want to do your video package with here's what you missed on the pay-per-view thing.
I thought that was one of my big positives about this show is that they did what they heard my complaints from the post All Out episode when you just ran down your card, did a quick promo with Hangman to set up your open challenge, and then just continued on. Never showed us highlights of All Out. It just makes the pay-per-view look unimportant. And All Out was a great show, but Wrestle Dream felt like a bigger show than All Out because they did the video package to start off the show. It makes people want to see the show, and it makes people believe what happened at the show was important to what I need to watch tonight.
Fine, do your video package. That's how the show should open. Open with that. Don't run down the card and then do a video package, and then we had 5 minutes before we actually got into anything. That's not my Dynamite. My Dynamite is you start off hot with the match immediately. Show the entrances online. That's my Dynamite. 5 minutes before we got into
they should have shown the Hangman promo during the Ops entrance. That's the only change I would have made.
I don't like the run down the card to start the show. It's annoying.
I'm okay with it.
I don't think it adds anything.
I think it does. It makes people know what they have to look forward to and if they should stick around.
You're turning people off by running down the card. Like, I don't want to see this shit. I don't care about these matches. If they're watching, they should know what's there.
No,
right?
No, they don't. No, I don't. I work with someone who
Jimmy doesn't count. Jimmy
knows what is going on the show. He does not. He is not
because Jimmy hates AEW.
But not every AEW fan is terminally online, and a lot of that card was announced online. Like I only knew 3 things going into the show.
Yeah, the major stuff was announced at Wrestle Dream. That's what you needed to know. And then
but then they announced everything else. That's what the opening is for. Is to
sure,
let you know
but
there's other things to look forward to besides the 3 things that we promoted at Wrestle Dream. And what if I didn't have money to order Wrestle Dream? I didn't even know those 3 things was going on. So yes, I want to know what I have to look forward to on this program.
Run, talk about that stuff during the first match. Then they do
that distracts from the story that's going on in the ring and the story that the commentary will get across with Hangman and Joe.
Grab a hold. I don't like the running down the card to start this show. It's just like the entrances. Like, hey, here's who's arriving here. Stop. I know who's on the show. I don't care. Running down the card.
I try to view most wrestling weekly programming from a new viewer perspective, so I don't have a problem with running down the show. I don't have a problem with a video package. So.
You know why that's the wrong take of I try to view it from a new viewer perspective? They ain't getting new viewers. The viewership is the same, and it's dropping. So they're not getting new viewers. So you know what? Cater to the people who are there, who probably know the card, and just give me the match. That is what made... Here's the issue.
The one thing that I've learned in wrestling, you shouldn't assume. You shouldn't assume wrestling fans know anything.
I agree with that. Here's the issue. Here's the issue. That what I really think about when the issue is on here. It just feels too WWE. And it was so much better when they just got to the match because that felt like something different. Now, if we're waiting 5 minutes, I'm
going to change this logic onto us.
Okay.
So we should just start every podcast just mid-conversation.
Yeah, we did that with FMC. It was our most highest
we did.
show.
We did. But there's a reason why we tell people. Like the video. We tell people what we're talking about. We write a freaking description on the show. Like there are reasons for this.
Right, writing the description on the show is the same as announcing things online.
I literally think everything else, every other critique or nitpick that we had about last night's show are a lot bigger than the first 5 minutes of the show, letting people know what's going on.
I don't like it. It didn't used to be this way. Then Brian Alvarez complained about it all the time, so Tony listened to him. And look what's happened. Your audience is in half. Don't listen to Brian Alvarez. Listen to us. Listen to me. I'm out here pitching great ideas. Brian Alvarez never got a shirt created because of his ideas.
Brian Alvarez doesn't get referenced in promos every week.
Yeah. Brian charges more money for doing the same amount of work now. He's the wrong person to listen to. Listen more to me. Tired of it.